Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. This is my Thanksgiving episode, and I'm going to be making one of my all-time favorite holiday dishes for any holiday, but specifically for Thanksgiving, and that is cornflake potato casserole. Now, you probably had different variations of this before, but the way I do it, I think you're going to like the best. I think you're going to be making it every holiday from here on out. And it's really simple. It's only a few ingredients, most of which you probably already have in your house. We're also going to be doing some stovetop stuffing. I know it's not, the original real stuffing, but again, this is quick and easy recipe. Ingredients. The first thing we're going to do is grease our 13x9 pan. I highly recommend a 13x9 pan. If you don't use it, another pan will do. As long as it can all fit in the pan, it'll be fine. We're going to grease the pan. We're going to go ahead and throw our potatoes in the pan. Then we're going to melt some butter, about a fourth of a cup or a fourth of a stick. We're going to drizzle it over the potatoes. And then we're going to throw our cheese on there, which is going to be about a cup of sharp cheddar cheese. It just brings out the most flavor. Then after that, we're going to mix our liquids together and we're going to drizzle it on top. Then at the end, we're going to crush up some cornflakes, sprinkle it on top, drizzle the rest of the butter on top, put in the oven uncovered for 75 minutes. Then we'll get our stuffing going on the stovetop. Really easy, really simple, and you will love it. So let's go ahead and get started. So ideally, you'd want the potatoes to be thawed beforehand. If not, just grab a fork and wait a few minutes until they're easily pliable and they can just spread across the pan easily. I'm going to go ahead and put 45 seconds on the butter. You don't want to cook it, and you definitely don't want to have it still hard. So 45 seconds is about right, and then we're going to drizzle it over the potatoes. Now this is what you want. Liquid butter, but also you don't want to pour it over the potatoes right away, because this is still hot butter, and once you pour it on the potatoes, it will start to cook it. So we're going to wait till it actually cools down a bit, and then we're going to drizzle it over. So this is about a cup of cheese, and I'm going to throw the whole bag in there. So now's a good time to go ahead and preheat your oven. And we're going to go 350, and again, it's going to be for 75 minutes, so go ahead and start preheating your oven now. We're going to go ahead and mix our sour cream, our milk, and our cream of chicken soup. And we're also going to be throwing our salt and pepper in there as well. You could definitely salt and pepper the potatoes before you add all the butter and cheese, but I'm just going to add it to the mix because that's what's going to mix everything together anyway. I'm using Daisy. Shout out to my sister Daisy. Not sponsored, but just saying 16 ounces is all you need. Anything more will probably be too much. For the cream of chicken, this is about a 10.5 ounce. You can do the larger one. Honestly, this one is the best because it's not that big of a dish. It's only 13x9 pan. And of course, we're going to be using our milk. I'm using whole milk vitamin D. And we're only going to need about 3/4 of a cup. We're going to put it all in a bowl, mix it together, and drizzle it over our cheesy potatoes. Alright, everything is already in the pan. We're going to go ahead and put some of these cornflakes in our bag here. We're going to crunch them up and drizzle it on top of the potatoes. Then we're going to melt a little more butter and drizzle that on top and put it in the oven. gonna go ahead and start our stuffing mix from the box. All you need is literally 1.5 cups of water, 4 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna boil that together. Once it comes to a boil, we're gonna put the stuffing mix inside and then take it off the heat for about 5 minutes, and then it's gonna basically do its magic for us. Okay, it's time to take out the potato dish. I left it in for about 10 minutes extra just because I wanted the top to get a little more crispy, but it's bubbling and it looks good to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it out now. Okay, now it's time for the taste test, and I just gotta say, this looks and smells so good, and it just brings back so much nostalgia. I would have this at pretty much every single Thanksgiving that I had growing up, and these are also two of my favorite things. So happy Thanksgiving to you guys, happy Thanksgiving to me. Let's go ahead and see how we did. I'm going to go with the stuffing first. It tastes just like Thanksgiving. I know it's from a box, but don't hate. And honestly, this costed a couple bucks. I would have this any time of the year. I could have this in any season and any holiday. I grew up with this stuff. Trust me, if you never tried it, it's worth spending a few bucks on. So now on to the main course, the cornflake potato casserole. Let's get a nice big scoop here. Gotta plan your bite. You want the cornflake to potato ratio to be even. And this looks like a good bite to me, so let's see how we did. Is this legal? This is the best potato dish I've ever had in my life. I grew up with this cornflake potato recipe as well, so this also brings back a bunch of nostalgia. So shout out to my Aunt Mimi for showing me how to make this, and basically this is my favorite dish ever, so thank you. And happy Thanksgiving everybody, please make this, and we'll see you on the next episode.